when you're copywriting, everybody in the world is looking for a place to stop reading a book or to stop reading a newspaper ad or to stop reading a website at a point where they feel safe that they can move on and they're not missing anything in their life. That if I stop reading here, oh, I know what that's all about. I know what that event is. I've heard of that show. I know what this is. I can move on to the next thing. In editing, I don't give it to them. I don't give them that. And so one of the other editing tricks I'll do is if, you can't just do cliffhanger, 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 right? You can't just keep going, but there's more, but more, but more, because that just gets irritating. So one of the things you do is you do complete thoughts, incomplete thoughts with complete sentences. So you turn around and you say and that was, I was listening to Ron Douglas and he gave me three pieces of advice. And, he gave me piece of advice 1, piece of advice 2, piece of advice 3. And then he gave me the best piece of advice of all. That's where I end the sentence, right? Because you can't not want to know what the next piece of advice is. It's a complete thought. It's an incomplete thought with a complete sentence. So I will go back and take sentences that are, absolutely 100% complete, and I will stop that sentence and stop it and find a way to end it in the middle before the thought gets completed, and then move that thought down. And if I have a sentence that is all by itself a complete thought and a complete sentence, I won't let that be the end of the paragraph, because everybody finishes the paragraph at least, especially if they're short paragraphs. Nobody stops reading in the middle of a sentence or in the middle of a short paragraph.
Right. Okay.